Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be looking at this thing. Yeah, this is going to be fun because, yeah, who doesn't like chainsaws that you can hold in your hand and wave it around like it's some type of small wand or bat? Like this is great. This is the tool that I did not know I needed. Anyway, welcome to today's video. Today's video is brought to you by this company, Saker. They were wonderful enough to send me a product review sample of this mini handheld chainsaw, and I was right out of the box completely blown away at this thing. When I first saw it, I was like, what? Really? Is this gonna do anything? Like, it's so, look at it. Just look at this thing. Like, you look at it and you think, what can this really do? Like, what are you able to do with this? Well, I was able to do quite a lot with it, and I was very, very impressed with it. So let's get right into it. Right off the bat, very easy to use, very lightweight, and it's great for a number of projects. A lot of gardening, pruning, cutting small pieces of wood, tree limbs. There's just an endless supply of things that you can use this for. And I got right into it. Like, as soon as I got this, we have a Rose of Sharon bush tree thing outside, and I wanted to test this. I wanted to put it to work. So I went right at it, and I was blown away at how well this worked on that project. I thought it was going to be a failure right out of the box, because when you look at this, you don't expect much from this. It's so small, and it's just so it does more than it looks like it does. Like, I feel like this should break the second I use it, and the fact that it didn't just really surprised me. The motor on this thing seems like it's got quite some juice to it. We've got a nice 20-volt battery, 1.5 amp hour. It's great. I mean, the powerful motor on this really helped to get me through the projects that I was doing. But what I really want to do right now is just go over the list of the pros and cons of this thing, because I took notes while using it, and I've got some pretty good things and some pretty bad things that I want to talk about here. Like I said, it's lightweight, it's easy to use, it's great for small projects. I would not use this as a professional. If you're a pro and you're looking to do pro work, this is not a pro item. This is for just the DIYer looking to do small projects. Its runtime is about 30 minutes on a full charge. At least that's what I experienced. That's mostly in part due to that battery. They really could have went with a better, we'll get into that battery in a little bit. It includes all the accessories that you need, and it's really right out of the box functioning. You don't really have to do anything once you get out of the box. There was no assembly required, at least for me. I was able to just take it right out of the box, charge the battery, put it in, and it just worked right away. But they do include, oh, I'm causing an earthquake here. But they do include the oil that you would need to lubricate the chain, and also this nice little wrench here and a screwdriver for when you're doing your maintenance on it and trying to change your chain if you do need to change that. They do have that replacement part available, so when your chain wears out, which it will. I mean, all chainsaws need their blade, their chain to be replaced after time. They do have that available on their website. That'll be linked down in the description. It has a good quality feel to it. Even though I did say it looked like it wasn't going to impress me, it feels like good quality. It reminds me of like Bosch, but if Bosch could just take it down a notch and not be so thick and heavy. There's really only one part, or two parts really, of this chainsaw that I think aren't of good quality, which is this piece here. It's very thin and flimsy. They really could have did a better job on this piece. And this piece up here is very thin. They could have did a better job with this piece. But for the price of, this is like $69 right now on Amazon. Last I checked, it might be different now, but aside from just those two pieces, every other piece of this feels quality, and it just reminds me of a quality product like a Bosch or even a what's that other brand that I'm very fond of? And Ryobi feels very much like a Ryobi or a Bosch product. You can really bring this thing anywhere. It's very portable. It's very easy to carry around. It's not like you're lugging a big chainsaw around. So if you've got small projects elsewhere, aside from at home, you really you can take it anywhere. It's so compact, it's so small, and it's versatile. It's gonna be able to help you out with those small projects that you might not have around home, or helping a friend out. It's great for trimming tree branches, shrubs, 4x4 wood. I wouldn't go any bigger than 4x4. It kind of struggled after, like, going larger than a 4x4, like a thick log. It kind of struggled with. Pallets it worked on until it hit nails. I did try to make this thing fail, and I did make it fail. And the only thing that did that was nails. It cannot cut through nails. Don't try to. It even says in the wonderful manual here, which, by the way, this thing is so easy to read. Has all the information you need. It's not intimidating in any way. It's very straightforward. It's the most straightforward manual I've ever seen a tool come with. Most of them say words and phrases that you have no idea what they mean. This one's just to the point. It's like, this is what this does. This is what that does. Very, very to the point. But like I said, nails, it's not going to go through metal. Strictly small wood, it works great for that. Let's get into the things that I didn't like about it. And like I said, I have them written down here. The charger gets really, really hot for the battery. Now let me go over that and how that works. So this is the charger. It's just a wire with a, one of these little male ends on it that plugs into the battery. I'm sorry if that's not, there we go. Yeah. So this is just a basic charger. This part right here, this is what gets hot when you plug this in. And it doesn't just get a little hot, it gets very, very hot. And I was kind of alarmed by that. I was worried that this was going to just start smoking or anything like that, but it didn't. It didn't. Once this was fully charged, this stopped getting warm and everything was fine. It just scared me. And to me, that's a con. That's worth mentioning. Most of my other chargers for other 20-volt batteries, such as my Craftsman power tools or my Black & Decker power tools, they don't do that. They don't get hot at all. But I mean, this is the weirdest form of charging a battery I've ever seen. I've never seen it where you plug it directly into the battery. Most of them have these sleds that these slide into. So the fact that it had this was just weird to me. And the fact that this gets hot scares the crap out of me. But like I said, once it's fully charged, this no longer gets hot, and it's not a problem. The other con that I'm going to mention is that this battery itself does not last long at all. 30 minutes is great for small projects, but if you did have a day project you wanted to do with this, you're going to be charging back and forth your battery all day, and it's just, they could have just stepped it up a little bit with a 3 amp hour or a 4 amp hour battery, and that really could have made this a ton better of a product. Not that it's a bad product, because it's not, but just if you increased the battery capacity just a little bit, it would have went a long way with this product. To see a runtime of an hour would have been great, but a half hour it's good enough for small projects around the house. Another thing that I didn't like about this, I already mentioned, it's those two flimsy pieces. They could have went with a thicker plastic there, but they didn't. It is what it is. I think that's probably why it costs so little and why it's only like 69 bucks, maybe even less right now. I would get it if I had seen this product and knew that it worked as well as it does. I probably would have bought it before they sent it to me, just because of how well it worked for me to cut those branches and to cut the wood that I was cutting. And even that it made an attempt to go through nails, which shocked me. Like, it didn't full out fail when I was trying to cut through the pallet wood that had nails in it. It just ruined the blades on the chain. That's really all that happened. And big whoop, I can just replace it. It still cuts fine right now, even with the chain worn down the way it is. But don't use it for nails. There's more good than bad with this. The cons clearly are way down here, and the pros are way up here with this product. I had no idea what to expect when they sent it to me, but I'm really glad that they did. Thank you, Saker. And if I'm saying the name wrong, I apologize, but that's the brand right there. Awesome tool. Make more things like this. And if you really want to go further with the wow factor on your tools, just pay a little extra attention to the parts that might seem a little flimsy. And if you just beef it up a little bit, I mean, this could become a household name. It really could. I know there's a lot of off-brand versions of this on Amazon and on eBay and pretty much anywhere. They look almost identical. I'm not sure how they hold up to this one, so this is the only one I can really speak to. This is the one I would recommend just because it worked so well for me. This is like, I can't wait to use it again. Like, I wish I had more wood to cut, but I'm going to end this video before I just rant too much about how much I love this. Yeah, so thanks for watching. If you need a mini chainsaw, go pick this thing up. I'll try to link it down below. I might even get some type of coupon code from the manufacturer on this and leave that down below. If not, I apologize. I think they did mention something like that. But yeah, I think this is an absolute amazing tool. Great for a great Christmas idea if you're looking to get something for you know, whoever's handy in the house, whether it be mom or dad or any of your brothers or sisters or whoever in the house does projects. This great Christmas idea. And if you're watching this and it's around Father's Day, great Father's Day idea. It's just an overall amazing item, and I really can't wait to get more use out of it. I wish it wasn't December now, because there's really nothing well, maybe I can cut firewood with it, but I don't know. Most of that comes pre-cut, so I don't think I'm going to need to really do much cutting now. But yeah, pick one of these up if you need a small mini chainsaw. This works wonders, and I'll see you in the next video.